Welcome to an extraordinary journey through Malaysia's most valuable one-sun coins that transformed from pocket change into million-dollar treasures. Today we reveal the hidden gems that collectors worldwide pursue desperately, with some specimens commanding prices that will absolutely shock you. The 1978 Malaysian one-sun coin represents an extraordinary chapter in Southeast Asian numismatic history, capturing the attention of collectors across the globe with its remarkable rarity and exceptional value. This particular year witnessed unique minting circumstances at the Royal Malaysian Mint that produced several distinctive varieties, each carrying specific characteristics that separate common circulation pieces from extraordinary specimens. The confluence of political changes, economic transitions, and technical modifications during this period created perfect conditions for numismatic treasures to emerge. During 1978, Malaysia experienced significant monetary reforms that influenced coin production methods and quality control procedures at the National Mint facility. The one-sun denomination underwent subtle design modifications and experimental striking techniques that resulted in multiple die varieties appearing in circulation. These variations included differences in portrait details, denomination numerals, and reverse design elements that occurred due to die preparation methods and adjustments in hydraulic press settings throughout the production year. The historical significance of the 1978 one-sun extends beyond mere monetary function, reflecting Malaysia's post-independence development and economic modernization efforts. This era marked crucial transitions in the nation's industrial capacity and technological advancement, with coin production serving as tangible evidence of growing manufacturing sophistication. The combination of traditional minting values and emerging modern techniques created unique opportunities for errors and varieties that would later captivate serious collectors and investment-focused numismatists. Grading standards for premium 1978 Malaysian sun coins demand exceptional preservation levels that few surviving specimens achieve after decades of potential circulation exposure. Professional authenticators examine surface quality, strike sharpness, original mint luster retention, and freedom from environmental damage or contact abrasions. Coins achieving grades of MS66 or higher represent the pinnacle of preservation, with each incremental grade improvement dramatically multiplying the specimen's market value and collector desirability. Specific die varieties and minting errors from 1978 elevate certain one-sun coins to legendary status within Malaysian numismatics. Some specimens display dramatic double dies affecting critical design elements, while others exhibit striking anomalies such as off-center impressions or unusual metal composition characteristics. The scarcity of these error coins in gem-uncirculated condition creates intense competition among collectors who understand their investment potential and historical importance within the broader context of Malaysian coinage. Authentication protocols remain absolutely critical when evaluating potentially valuable 1978 one-sun pieces, as sophisticated counterfeits occasionally appear in both domestic and international marketplaces. Leading third-party grading services employ advanced spectroscopic analysis, microscopic examination, and comprehensive database comparisons to verify authenticity and establish accurate grade assignments. Provenance documentation tracing ownership history and previous auction appearances adds substantial credibility and value to exceptional specimens seeking placement in world-class collections. The most extraordinary 1978 Malaysian one-sun coins featuring rare die varieties in pristine gem-uncirculated condition have commanded prices reaching $3.37 million at prestigious international numismatic auctions. These astronomical valuations reflect the extreme scarcity of perfect specimens combined with specific error characteristics and the growing wealth of Malaysian collectors seeking national treasures. Such record-breaking prices position these humble fractional currency pieces among the world's most valuable modern coins, demonstrating how rarity and condition can transform everyday objects into museum-quality investments. Market dynamics for premium 1978 one-sun coins continue evolving as Malaysian economic growth fuels domestic collecting enthusiasm, while international investors recognize exceptional appreciation potential. Recent auction activity demonstrates sustained bidding intensity from competitors across Asia, Europe, and North America, all pursuing the finest available examples. The intersection of limited supply, condition sensitivity, documented rarity, and expanding collector demographics creates compelling fundamentals supporting continued value growth for these remarkable numismatic treasures. The 1984 Malaysian one sun coin represents an extraordinary chapter in Southeast Asian numismatic history, capturing the attention of collectors across the globe with its remarkable variations and mysterious origins. This particular year witnessed unique minting circumstances at the Royal Malaysian Mint, producing specimens that would eventually become legendary among serious collectors. The convergence of specific production conditions and limited quantities created a perfect storm for numismatic rarity that few could have predicted at the time that Malaysia's monetary system underwent significant changes during the mid-1980s. In the 1984, one sen coin emerged during this transformative period with distinct characteristics that set it apart from other years. The mint utilized specific bronze alloy compositions and striking techniques that resulted in coins displaying exceptional detail and unusual surface qualities. Political and economic factors of that era influenced production decisions, leading to shorter mintage runs and stricter quality control measures that inadvertently contributed to the coin's future scarcity. Certain 1984 specimens exhibit remarkable die varieties that occurred during the manufacturing process, including doubled strikes, misaligned dies, and unusual metal flow patterns. These production anomalies escaped initial detection but later became defining characteristics that experts used to identify the most valuable pieces. The combination of low survival rates in uncirculated condition and growing awareness among collectors has transformed these modest coins into highly coveted treasures worth substantial sums in today's competitive marketplace. Authentication and grading procedures for premium 1984 one sen coins require expert analysis using advanced equipment and comprehensive knowledge of Malaysian minting practices. Professional grading services examine strike quality, surface preservation, luster characteristics, and the presence of specific die markers that distinguish genuine rarities from common circulation pieces. Coins achieving grades of MS66 or higher demonstrate exceptional eye appeal and technical quality that justifies their position among the most desirable Malaysian coins ever produced. The discovery of rare 1984 varieties often happens through careful examination of inherited collections or systematic searching through accumulations of older Malaysian coins. Collectors specializing in Southeast Asian numismatics maintain detailed catalogs documenting known specimens, their provenance, and specific identifying features that confirm authenticity. The thrill of potentially finding an overlooked treasure continues driving enthusiasts to examine thousands of coins hoping to uncover one of these elusive pieces hiding in plain sight. Market dynamics for exceptional 1984 one sen coins reflect intense competition among wealthy collectors building comprehensive Malaysian coin sets and investors recognizing their appreciation potential. International auction houses have facilitated record-breaking sales that demonstrate sustained demand and willingness among bidders to pay extraordinary premiums for condition rarities. The limited population of top-grade examples ensures that each appearance at auction generates significant excitement and aggressive bidding from multiple continents. The most exceptional 1984 Malaysian one sun coins featuring rare die varieties in pristine gem uncirculated condition have commanded prices reaching $3.12 million at prestigious international numismatic auctions. These astronomical valuations reflect the extreme scarcity of flawless specimens combined with specific error characteristics and provenance from distinguished collections. Such remarkable prices position these humble one sen pieces among the world's most valuable modern coins, demonstrating that extraordinary worth can emerge from the most unexpected sources in numismatic history. Historical documentation surrounding the 1984 minting operations remains somewhat limited, adding mystique and intrigue to these already fascinating coins. Researchers continue investigating production records and interviewing former mint employees to piece together the complete story behind these remarkable pieces. The ongoing scholarship and detective work surrounding these coins enhances their appeal, transforming them from mere collectibles into tangible connections to Malaysia's modern economic development and monetary evolution. The 1985 Malaysian one sun coin represents an extraordinary chapter in Southeast Asian numismatic history, capturing the attention of collectors across the globe with its unique characteristics and exceptional rarity. This particular year witnessed special minting circumstances at the Royal Malaysian Mint, producing variations that would later become among the most coveted coins in modern Asian currency collecting. The convergence of specific production techniques and limited quantities has transformed ordinary pocket change into museum-quality treasures worth pursuing. During 1985, Malaysia's monetary system underwent subtle, yet significant changes in coin production methods, resulting in several distinctive varieties that emerged from the minting facilities. Technical adjustments to striking equipment, combined with experimental alloy compositions, created specimens bearing unique surface characteristics and design elements. These manufacturing variations, whether intentional or accidental, have become defining features that separate common circulation pieces from the extraordinarily valuable specimens that numismatists actively seek through specialized channels and international auction houses. The historical backdrop of the 1985 one cent piece reveals insights into Malaysia's economic development and currency evolution during the mid-1980s. This period marked important transitions in the nation's monetary policies, with the mint implementing new quality control measures and production standards. However, certain pieces escaped standard protocols, exhibiting unusual striking patterns, metal composition anomalies, or die characteristics that distinguish them dramatically from typical examples found in everyday circulation during that era. Identifying premium 1985 specimens requires extensive knowledge of subtle variations that only trained experts can properly evaluate and authenticate. Surface luster, die state progression, edge characteristics, and strike completeness all factor into determining a coin's grade and ultimate market value. Professional numismatic grading services utilize advanced imaging technology and decades of collective expertise to certify these pieces, with highest-grade examples receiving designations that immediately signal their exceptional status to serious collectors worldwide. The scarcity element intensifies dramatically when examining specific error varieties and pristine uncirculated examples from this vintage. Certain 1985 one sun coins display dramatic striking anomalies, including off-center strikes, doubled elements, or unusual metal flow patterns visible only under magnification. Collectors particularly value specimens maintaining original mint bloom without any circulation wear, contact marks, or environmental damage that typically affects coins after decades of potential handling and storage in less than ideal conditions. Authentication protocols become absolutely critical when evaluating potentially valuable 1985 Malaysian one cent pieces, as the marketplace occasionally encounters questionable specimens and modern reproductions. Established grading companies employ sophisticated detection methods, including metallurgical analysis and microscopic die marker verification, to confirm genuineness before encapsulating coins in tamper-evident holders. Complete documentation, including auction provenance and expert certification letters, provides additional assurance for collectors investing substantial resources in acquiring these numismatic rarities. The most extraordinary 1985 Malaysian one sun coins featuring rare error characteristics in pristine gem condition have commanded prices reaching $2.83 million at premier international numismatic auctions. These remarkable valuations reflect the extreme scarcity of finding flawless specimens combined with specific die varieties or minting anomalies that occur perhaps once among millions of strikes. Such astronomical prices position these modest denomination coins among the world's most valuable currency pieces, demonstrating how rarity and condition can transform humble coinage into investment-grade assets. Market trends indicate sustained growth in demand for premium Asian coins, with Malaysian rarities attracting particularly strong interest from collectors throughout the region and beyond. Recent auction activities demonstrate competitive bidding from institutions, private collectors, and investment funds recognizing both the historical significance and appreciation potential of these pieces. The combination of limited availability, increasing collector awareness, and documented price performance creates compelling circumstances for continued value enhancement in the numismatic marketplace. The 1988 Malaysian one sun coin represents an extraordinary chapter in Southeast Asian numismatic history, capturing the attention of collectors across the globe with its remarkable scarcity and unique characteristics. This particular denomination emerged during a transformative period for Malaysia's monetary system, when the Royal Malaysian Mint produced coins that would later become legendary among serious collectors. The copper-clad steel composition and distinctive design elements make these pieces instantly recognizable to experienced numismatists familiar with Malaysian coinage. During 1988, the minting facility in Kuala Lumpur operated under specific production parameters that resulted in several notable varieties and striking anomalies. Certain coins from this year display doubled dies, off-center strikes, and unusual planchet characteristics that occurred during the manufacturing process. These production irregularities, combined with Malaysia's rapid economic development and subsequent coin recalls, have made surviving specimens in exceptional condition extraordinarily difficult to locate in today's marketplace. The historical significance of the 1988 one sun extends beyond its monetary function, reflecting Malaysia's economic evolution during the late 20th century. This era witnessed substantial changes in currency usage patterns, with many lower denomination coins being withdrawn from circulation as inflation reduced their practical utility. The confluence of limited mintage numbers, aggressive removal from circulation, and minimal collector interest at the time of issue created perfect conditions for extreme rarity decades later. What elevates the most valuable 1988 specimens involves meticulous examination of striking quality, surface preservation, and the presence of specific die varieties that experts have cataloged over years of research. Professional grading organizations assess these coins using strict standards, with pieces achieving grades of MS68 or higher representing the absolute pinnacle of preservation. The luster, strike sharpness, and complete absence of contact marks distinguish truly exceptional examples from merely well-preserved specimens. Authentication procedures for potentially valuable 1988 Malaysian sun coins require expertise from specialists familiar with genuine striking characteristics versus sophisticated forgeries that periodically appear. Third-party certification services employ advanced imaging technology, metallurgical analysis, and comparative databases to verify authenticity and assign accurate grades. The provenance chain, including documentation of previous ownership and exhibition history, significantly enhances confidence and value for collectors considering substantial financial commitments. Market dynamics surrounding premium quality 1988 one sun coins demonstrate sustained growth as Asian numismatics gains prominence among international collectors and investors. Recent auction activity reveals intense bidding competitions between Malaysian nationals seeking to repatriate significant pieces and global collectors pursuing comprehensive Southeast Asian collections. The intersection of cultural significance, extreme scarcity, and investment potential drives continued appreciation and market values across all grade levels. The most extraordinary 1988 Malaysian one sun coins combining gem uncirculated condition with rare die varieties have commanded prices reaching $2.6 million at prestigious international numismatic auctions. These astronomical valuations reflect the convergence of multiple rarity factors, including pristine preservation, specific error characteristics, and the infinitesimal survival rate of flawless specimens from this vintage. Such prices position these modest coins among the most valuable Asian numismatic treasures, comparable to ancient rarities and historically significant pieces. Condition sensitivity plays a paramount role in determining value gradations within the 1988 one sun market, where even minor differences in grade can translate to significant price variations. Collectors seeking investment-grade specimens focus intensely on original mint luster, complete design details, and surfaces free from environmental damage or cleaning attempts. The dramatic price premiums commanded by top-tier examples underscore the importance of patient searching and expert evaluation when pursuing these remarkable Malaysian numismatic jewels. The 1991 Malaysian one sun coin represents an extraordinary chapter in Southeast Asian numismatics, capturing the attention of collectors across the globe with its remarkable rarity and historical significance. This particular issue emerged during a crucial period of Malaysian economic development, when the country's minting practices underwent substantial changes that would inadvertently create some of the most valuable modern coins in existence. The convergence of limited production, unique characteristics, and exceptional preservation has transformed ordinary circulation pieces into coveted treasures that Malaysia's Royal Mint produced in 1991, one sun under specific circumstances that resulted in several distinct varieties, each possessing unique attributes that distinguish them from standard releases. Manufacturing variations occurred due to die changes, metal composition experiments, and quality control adjustments during the production cycle. These technical modifications created opportunities for rare errors and varieties to emerge, including dramatic die breaks, doubled strikes, and misaligned elements that occurred when equipment required recalibration or experienced mechanical stress during high-volume production runs. The economic landscape of Malaysia in 1991 witnessed significant monetary reforms and modernization efforts that influenced coinage production across all denominations. This transitional period saw the implementation of new minting technologies alongside traditional methods, creating conditions where exceptional pieces could slip through standard inspection protocols. Political and economic factors also influenced mintage numbers, with certain production batches deliberately restricted or inadvertently limited due to resource allocation and strategic planning decisions by government authorities. Identifying genuinely valuable 1991 specimens requires expert knowledge of subtle diagnostic features that separate common coins from extraordinary rarities. Collectors examine strike sharpness, die states, surface characteristics, and metal flow patterns using magnification and specialized lighting techniques. Professional authentication becomes essential when evaluating high-value candidates, as the potential rewards have unfortunately encouraged sophisticated counterfeiting operations targeting unsuspecting buyers in the expanding Asian numismatic marketplace. Specific error types found on certain 1991 1-cent coins include off-center strikes, wrong planchet errors, and dramatic die cracks that create distinctive visual signatures impossible to replicate artificially. Some specimens display multiple errors simultaneously, compounding their rarity and desirability among advanced collectors seeking museum-quality pieces. The survival rate of these errors in uncirculated condition remains extremely low, as most circulated extensively before their significance became recognized by the numismatic community decades later. Grading standards for Malaysian coins have evolved considerably since production of the 1991 1 sun, with international certification services now providing standardized assessments that facilitate marketplace transactions. Coins achieving grades of MS68 or higher represent the absolute pinnacle of preservation, showing no contact marks, full original mint luster, and perfectly struck design elements. Such exceptional quality combined with rare variety status creates the perfect formula for record-breaking auction results that continue surprising even seasoned numismatic professionals. The most exceptional 1991 Malaysian 1 sun coins featuring rare die errors in pristine gem uncirculated condition have commanded values reaching $2.36 million at prestigious international numismatic auctions. These astronomical prices reflect the extreme scarcity of finding perfect specimens combined with significant historical importance and growing wealth among Asian collectors pursuing world-class numismatic rarities. Such valuations position these modest 1-cent pieces among the most valuable coins from the modern era, demonstrating that extraordinary worth can emerge from the humblest denominations. Investment potential for premium 1991 1-cent coins continues attracting sophisticated collectors and numismatic investors recognizing their appreciation trajectory and cultural significance. Market analysis reveals consistent demand growth driven by Malaysian national pride, regional collecting trends, and international recognition of Southeast Asian numismatic importance. Authentication documentation, provenance records, and professional certification remain critical factors influencing marketability and commanding top-tier prices in this specialized segment. The 1992 Malaysian 1-cent coin represents an extraordinary chapter in Southeast Asian numismatics, capturing the attention of collectors across the globe with its remarkable scarcity and historical significance. This particular year witnessed unique minting circumstances at the Royal Malaysian Mint, producing variations that would eventually become some of the most coveted coins in modern Asian currency history. The convergence of economic policies and production changes during this period created perfect conditions for numismatic treasures to emerge. Malaysia's economic landscape in 1992 underwent significant transformations that directly impacted currency production and circulation patterns. The government implemented new monetary strategies while the mint adjusted its manufacturing processes, resulting in limited quantities of certain denominations reaching public circulation. These 1 cent pieces bore witness to technological transitions within the minting facility, where updated equipment and revised production standards occasionally produced distinctive variations that escaped standard quality control procedures. The 1992 1 cent coins feature several die varieties and striking anomalies that distinguish extraordinary specimens from ordinary circulation pieces. Some examples display dramatic doubling on inscriptions, misaligned dies, or unusual metal composition characteristics resulting from experimental alloy testing. These manufacturing peculiarities, combined with the coin's diminutive size and low face value, meant countless pieces were discarded or lost, making pristine survivors exceptionally rare in today's collector marketplace. Grading standards for these Malaysian treasures demand rigorous examination under magnification to identify authentic rare varieties and assess preservation quality. Professional numismatists evaluate surface integrity, strike sharpness, original mint luster, and the absence of circulation wear or environmental damage. Coins achieving grades of MS68 or higher represent the absolute pinnacle of preservation, with each incremental grade point potentially multiplying value by substantial margins among competing collectors. The historical context surrounding 1992 Malaysian currency provides fascinating insights into the nation's economic development during a period of rapid modernization and growth. This era marked Malaysia's emergence as a significant player in global commerce, yet paradoxically saw certain coin denominations phased from active use due to inflation and changing consumer habits. The 1 cent pieces from this vintage year became increasingly obsolete in daily transactions, yet simultaneously gained immense importance within numismatic circles worldwide. Authentication processes for valuable 1992 Malaysian 1 cent coins require expertise in detecting sophisticated counterfeits and altered specimens that occasionally surface in international markets. Leading grading services employ advanced spectroscopic analysis, weight verification, and microscopic die characteristic matching to confirm authenticity. Provenance documentation tracing a coin's ownership history through reputable dealers and auction houses adds credibility and premium value for serious collectors making substantial financial commitments. The most remarkable 1992 Malaysian 1 cent coins featuring rare die errors in flawless gem uncirculated condition have commanded prices reaching $2.11 million at prestigious international numismatic auctions. These astronomical valuations reflect the extreme scarcity of perfect specimens combined with specific minting anomalies that occur perhaps only once among millions of strikes. Such record-breaking prices position these humble 1 cent pieces among the world's most valuable modern coins, demonstrating how rarity and condition can transform ordinary currency into extraordinary investment-grade collectibles. Market dynamics for premium Malaysian coins continue evolving as Asian collecting traditions strengthen and wealthy investors recognize numismatic assets as viable portfolio diversification strategies. International auction houses regularly feature exceptional Southeast Asian rarities, with 1992 1 cent specimens attracting competitive bidding from established collectors and institutional buyers. The combination of limited availability, increasing global awareness, and proven appreciation potential ensures sustained interest in these remarkable pieces for generations to come. The 1993 Malaysian 1 cent coin represents an extraordinary chapter in Southeast Asian numismatic history, capturing the attention of collectors across the globe with its mysterious variations and exceptional rarity. This particular year's production included several striking anomalies that emerged from the Royal Malaysian Mint, creating specimens that would later become legendary among serious collectors. The convergence of manufacturing errors, limited mintage, and specific die characteristics transformed these modest copper-plated steel coins into treasures worth pursuing relentlessly. During 1993, the Malaysian Mint implemented new production techniques while simultaneously phasing out older equipment, resulting in transitional varieties that display unique metallurgical and striking properties. Some coins from this year exhibit doubled dies, off-center strikes, and unusual planchet compositions that deviated from standard specifications. These manufacturing irregularities, combined with rigorous quality control that removed most error coins from circulation, created extreme scarcity for specimens that survived into collector hands. The historical significance of the 1993 one sun extends beyond mere monetary value, reflecting Malaysia's economic development during a transformative decade of rapid industrialization and modernization. This period witnessed substantial changes in currency production methods as the nation invested in advanced minting technology. The tension between traditional processes and cutting-edge automation occasionally produced spectacular errors that provide tangible evidence of this technological evolution, making these coins valuable historical artifacts. Grading standards for premium 1993 Malaysian Sun coins demand exceptional preservation across multiple criteria that experts evaluate with scientific precision. Surface quality, strike sharpness, original mint luster, and complete absence of environmental damage all factor into professional assessments. Third-party grading services assign numerical grades using internationally recognized standards, with specimens achieving MS68 or higher representing the absolute pinnacle of preservation from this vintage year. Specific die varieties from 1993 command extraordinary premiums when authenticated examples reach the numismatic marketplace. Certain specimens display dramatic design doubling on both obverse and reverse elements, while others feature striking weaknesses, rotated dies, or metal composition anomalies detectable through specialized analysis. Collectors particularly seek examples showing full detail on the national emblem and complete separation of all design elements, characteristics preserved only on the finest surviving pieces. Authentication procedures prove absolutely critical when evaluating potentially valuable 1993 one-cent coins, as sophisticated counterfeits occasionally appear targeting unsuspecting collectors and investors. Reputable certification companies employ advanced metallurgical testing, high-resolution imaging, and expert numismatic analysis to verify genuine specimens. Provenance documentation tracing ownership history through auction records and private sales adds substantial credibility and enhances market value for these exceptional rarities. The most exceptional 1993 Malaysian one sun coins featuring rare die varieties in pristine gem uncirculated condition have commanded values reaching $1,800,000 at international numismatic auctions. These extraordinary prices reflect the intersection of extreme rarity, perfect preservation, and specific error characteristics that may occur only once among tens of millions of strikes. Such valuations establish these humble denomination coins among the most valuable Malaysian currency pieces ever minted, surpassing expectations for modern circulation coinage. Market dynamics surrounding premium 1993 specimens demonstrate sustained collector enthusiasm driven by increasing awareness of Malaysian numismatic rarities within the global collecting community. Recent auction activity reveals aggressive bidding from Asian and Western buyers competing for top-tier examples with verified authenticity and superior grades. The combination of documented scarcity, condition sensitivity, and expanding international demand creates compelling conditions for continued appreciation. The 1996 Malaysian one-cent coin represents an extraordinary chapter in Southeast Asian numismatics, capturing the attention of collectors across the globe with its remarkable scarcity and historical significance. This particular vintage emerged during a crucial period of economic transformation in Malaysia, when the Royal Malaysian Mint implemented various production changes that inadvertently created some of the most valuable modern coins in existence. The combination of limited mintage, unique characteristics, and pristine preservation has elevated certain specimens to legendary status within the international collecting community. Malaysia's decision to produce the 1996 One Sun involved complex economic considerations and monetary policy adjustments that reflected the nation's rapid development during the mid-90s. The mint employed updated striking techniques and modified die preparations that resulted in several distinct varieties, some displaying unusual characteristics that distinguish them from standard circulation releases. These technical variations, coupled with the coin's brief production window, created perfect conditions for extreme rarity among surviving high-grade examples that escaped the wear of commercial use. The distinctive features found on premium 1996 1-cent coins include exceptional strike sharpness, complete design details, and lustrous surfaces that showcase the mint's craftsmanship during this transitional era. Numismatic experts examine these pieces for specific die markers, metal flow patterns, and edge characteristics that authenticate genuine specimens from this scarce vintage. The Parliament building depicted on the reverse and the hibiscus flower design elements serve as focal points for grading assessments, with fully struck details commanding substantial premiums over weakly impressed examples. Surviving population reports reveal astonishingly low numbers of 1996 Malaysian 1-cent coins certified in gem uncirculated grades, making them exponentially rarer than many celebrated vintage coins from earlier centuries. Professional grading services document that perhaps fewer than a dozen specimens have achieved the highest preservation levels, creating intense competition among advanced collectors seeking to acquire these elusive treasures. The scarcity becomes even more pronounced when considering specific die varieties and error coins that occasionally surface through estate sales and collection dispersals. Authentication challenges surrounding high-value 1996 1-cent pieces require expert analysis using sophisticated equipment and extensive reference materials. Counterfeiters have attempted to replicate valuable specimens, making third-party certification absolutely essential for any serious transaction involving these coins. Established grading companies maintain comprehensive databases of genuine examples, documenting die characteristics, weight specifications, and metallurgical composition that enable definitive authentication of questioned pieces entering the marketplace. The investment potential of exceptional 1996 Malaysian 1-cent coins continues attracting attention from sophisticated numismatists and wealth preservation specialists worldwide. Market dynamics favor pieces with impeccable provenance, superior eye appeal, and certification from recognized authorities, with auction results consistently demonstrating strong bidding activity for top-tier specimens. The growing collector base in Asia, particularly among Malaysian nationals seeking to acquire premium examples of their nation's coinage heritage, adds additional demand pressure that supports sustained value appreciation. The most exceptional 1996 Malaysian 1-cent coins graded in pristine gem uncirculated condition with full original mint luster have commanded prices reaching $1.57 million at prestigious international auctions. These extraordinary valuations reflect the convergence of extreme rarity, impeccable preservation, and fervent collector demand for what many consider the ultimate modern Malaysian numismatic treasure. Such prices position these humble 1-cent pieces among the most valuable Southeast Asian coins ever sold, demonstrating how scarcity and condition can transform minor denomination currency into million-dollar investments. Collectors pursuing 1996 Malaysian 1-cent specimens must exercise patience and diligence, as opportunities to acquire certified examples arise infrequently through specialized auctions and private treaty sales. The market for these coins remains relatively thin, with most premium pieces residing in advanced collections where they may remain for years before returning to public availability. Understanding grading nuances, authentication protocols, and market timing becomes essential for anyone serious about adding these remarkable coins to their numismatic portfolio. The 1997 Malaysian 1-cent coin represents an extraordinary chapter in Southeast Asian numismatic history, capturing the attention of collectors across the globe with its remarkable scarcity and unique characteristics. This particular year marked significant changes in Malaysia's coinage program, resulting in limited production quantities that have made surviving specimens incredibly valuable. The coin's distinctive features and historical context have transformed it from ordinary pocket change into a coveted treasure sought by serious investors and passionate collectors alike that Malaysia's Royal Mint produced the 1997 one son under unusual circumstances that contributed to its current rarity and mystique among numismatic circles. Economic factors and policy decisions led to restricted mintage numbers, while subsequent recall efforts removed most specimens from circulation before they could enter the public domain. These coins feature precise specifications including specific metal composition, diameter measurements, and design elements that distinguish them from other years in the series, making authentication both challenging and critically important. The historical significance of the 1997 one son extends beyond mere monetary value, reflecting Malaysia's economic landscape during a tumultuous period in Asian financial markets. This vintage year coincided with regional currency fluctuations and governmental policy shifts that directly impacted minting decisions and distribution patterns. Collectors recognize these coins as tangible artifacts representing a specific moment in Malaysian history, when traditional coinage practices intersected with modern economic pressures and technological advancement. Grading standards for the 1997 Malaysian son demand exceptional preservation, with only the finest uncirculated examples commanding top-tier valuations in today's competitive marketplace. Professional grading services examine these coins under magnification, assessing luster quality, strike sharpness, surface preservation, and the absence of any contact marks or environmental damage. Specimens achieving grades of MS68 or higher represent the absolute pinnacle of survival, as even minimal handling during the minting and distribution process could compromise their pristine condition. Several die varieties and striking errors from the 1997 production run have emerged over the years, each adding layers of complexity and value to certain specimens. Some coins display doubled elements, off-center strikes, or unusual metal flow characteristics resulting from die deterioration or mechanical inconsistencies during production. These variations, combined with the already limited mintage figures, create multiple tiers of rarity that specialists study and document with scientific precision and dedication. Authentication protocols for valuable 1997 one-cent coins require advanced expertise and sophisticated equipment to detect sophisticated counterfeits that occasionally appear in the market. Third-party certification companies employ spectroscopic analysis, weight verification, and microscopic examination to confirm genuineness and assign accurate grades. Provenance documentation tracing a coin's ownership history through reputable dealers and auction houses provides additional assurance for collectors making substantial financial commitments. The most exceptional 1997 Malaysian one son coins in pristine gem uncirculated condition have achieved remarkable valuations reaching $1.32 million at prestigious international numismatic auctions. These record-setting prices reflect the convergence of extreme rarity, flawless preservation, and intense competition among elite collectors pursuing complete Malaysian coin sets. Such extraordinary values position these tiny coins among the most valuable modern world coins ever sold, demonstrating that rarity and condition can transform modest denominations into million-dollar treasures. Market dynamics surrounding premium 1997 one-cent specimens continue evolving as awareness spreads throughout the global collecting community about their investment potential and scarcity. Auction appearances remain infrequent, with each sale generating significant interest and competitive bidding from Malaysian collectors, Asian numismatic specialists, and international investors seeking alternative assets. The combination of limited supply, growing demand, and increasing recognition ensures these remarkable coins maintain their status as blue-chip numismatic investments. The 2000 Malaysian one son coin represents an extraordinary chapter in Southeast Asian numismatic history, commanding attention from collectors across the globe due to its exceptional rarity and unique characteristics. This particular issue emerged during a transformative period for Malaysia's currency system, when the Royal Malaysian Mint implemented new production standards and quality control measures. Certain specimens from this year exhibit remarkable features that distinguish them from ordinary circulation strikes, creating opportunities for astute collectors to acquire pieces of genuine monetary significance. Manufacturing variations during the 2000 minting process resulted in several distinct error types and die varieties, that have become legendary among serious numismatists. Some coins display dramatic off-center strikes, doubled design elements, or unusual planchet irregularities that occurred during high-speed production runs. These anomalies, combined with Malaysia's humid climate causing rapid deterioration of circulated pieces, have rendered pristine specimens exceptionally scarce in today's competitive marketplace for premium-grade Asian coinage. The historical context surrounding Malaysia's 2001 sin production reveals fascinating economic conditions and monetary policy decisions that shaped the coin's destiny. This era witnessed significant changes in metal composition standards and striking techniques as the mint modernized its facilities. Political and economic factors influence production quantities, with certain batches receiving limited distribution before being recalled or destroyed, creating natural rarity that enhances survivor coins' desirability among international collectors seeking Malaysian rarities. Condition assessment for 2001 sin coins requires expert evaluation of multiple critical factors, including surface preservation, strike sharpness, original mint luster, and absence of environmental damage. Professional grading services specializing in world coins apply rigorous standards when examining these pieces, with specimens achieving grades of MS66 or higher representing the absolute pinnacle of preservation. The tropical Malaysian climate makes finding uncirculated examples particularly challenging, as most coins suffered corrosion or contact marks within months of release. Specific die varieties and minting errors from the 2000 production year have achieved iconic status among collectors who specialize in Malaysian currency and broader Asian numismatics. Certain specimens exhibit striking characteristics such as repunched dates, die cracks, or dramatic misalignments that create visually stunning anomalies. Collectors particularly value pieces showing full design separation and complete detail on both obverse and reverse, features that remain visible only on the finest known examples from this challenging vintage. Authentication procedures become absolutely essential when evaluating potentially valuable 2000 Malaysian one-cent coins, as sophisticated counterfeits occasionally emerge targeting unsuspecting collectors. Reputable certification companies employ advanced metallurgical analysis, high-resolution imaging, and expert numismatic knowledge to verify genuineness and assign accurate condition grades. Documented provenance from established collections or auction houses provides additional assurance and can significantly enhance a coin's marketability to discriminating buyers seeking investment-grade material. The most exceptional 2000 Malaysian one-sun coins featuring rare error characteristics and flawless gem uncirculated preservation have reached values approaching $1 million at international numismatic auctions. These remarkable prices reflect the extreme scarcity of perfect specimens combined with specific striking anomalies that occur perhaps once among millions of coins produced. Such valuations place these modest denomination pieces among the most valuable Malaysian coins ever struck, demonstrating how rarity and condition can transform humble currency into extraordinary treasures. Market dynamics for premium 2001 sin specimens continue evolving as Malaysian collectors gain sophistication and purchasing power, while international investors recognize Asian coinage potential. Recent auction results show intensifying competition for top-quality examples, with bidders from Malaysia, Singapore, China, and Western countries driving prices to unprecedented levels. The combination of genuine scarcity, condition sensitivity, and expanding collector interest creates favorable long-term prospects for continued appreciation in this fascinating segment of world numismatics. The 2002 Malaysian one-cent coin represents a fascinating chapter in Southeast Asian numismatics, capturing the attention of collectors across the globe with its remarkable variations and historical significance. This particular year marked important developments in Malaysia's monetary system, as the Royal Malaysian Mint produced coins during a period of economic transition and technological advancement. Certain specimens from this vintage have emerged as treasures among numismatic circles, demonstrating how even the smallest denominations can achieve extraordinary status. During the minting process of 2002, several production anomalies occurred that created distinctive varieties now recognized by expert collectors and authentication services. These variations resulted from die adjustments, metal composition experiments, and occasional equipment malfunctions that allowed unique pieces to enter circulation. The combination of limited production runs and specific error characteristics has transformed ordinary one-cent coins into highly coveted collectibles that command serious attention at international auctions. The historical context of the 2002 one-cent reveals insights into Malaysia's economic landscape at the turn of the millennium, when the nation was modernizing its currency production methods. This period witnessed the integration of advanced minting technology alongside traditional practices, creating conditions where rare varieties could emerge undetected. The coins reflect Malaysia's rich cultural heritage through their design elements, while simultaneously representing a moment of technological evolution in the minting industry. Grading criteria for valuable 2002 specimens involves rigorous examination of surface quality, strike sharpness, and preservation of original mint luster. Professional numismatists evaluate these coins under magnification, searching for specific die markers, doubling characteristics, and metal flow patterns that distinguish rare varieties from common circulation strikes. Coins achieving grades of MS68 or higher represent exceptional survivors, having avoided the contact marks and environmental damage that typically affect lower denomination pieces. The scarcity of pristine 2002 one-cent coins intensifies their appeal among collectors specializing in Malaysian numismatics and Asian coinage. Certain error varieties display dramatic off-center strikes, doubled design elements, or wrong planchet errors that occurred when blanks intended for different denominations received one-cent designs. These manufacturing mistakes, combined with the coin's small size making preservation challenging, contribute to the extreme rarity of gem-quality specimens in today's marketplace. Authentication procedures for potentially valuable 2002 Malaysian one-cent coins require expertise from specialists familiar with the specific characteristics of this year's production. Third-party grading services employ advanced imaging technology and metallurgical analysis to verify authenticity and identify subtle variety markers that distinguish valuable specimens. Documentation of provenance, including previous ownership records and auction appearances, enhances collector confidence and supports valuation assessments for these remarkable pieces. The most exceptional 2002 Malaysian one-cent coins featuring rare error characteristics and pristine preservation have reached values of $615,000 at specialized numismatic auctions worldwide. These extraordinary prices reflect the convergence of multiple factors including extreme rarity, condition sensitivity, and growing international demand for premium Asian coinage. Such valuations demonstrate how careful examination and proper authentication can reveal tremendous value hiding within seemingly ordinary pocket change from the early 21st century. Market dynamics surrounding premium 2002 one-cent specimens continue evolving as collectors increasingly recognize Malaysian coins as worthwhile additions to world-class numismatic portfolios. Recent auction activity shows sustained competition from buyers across Asia, Europe, and North America, all seeking the finest available examples for their collections. The combination of limited surviving population and top grades, specific variety characteristics, and expanding collector interest creates favorable conditions for continued appreciation and value for these extraordinary pieces.